Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan, and you're watching on Al Red Sox Fan YouTube stations. And today we're going to be playing a little Out of the Park Baseball 2017. I'm going to continue with my 1973 season of the Boston Red Sox, in which rosters have been altered through transactions in the draft. So it's a sandbox. It's a what if. It's an enjoyable season. I played the whole 72 season that way. So you're going to see players on teams that might not have really played on those teams, but that's the beauty of out of the park baseball. You can play different scenarios. You can be the GM. You can make trades, and you can also manage. So I really do enjoy this game a whole heck of a lot. And right now, the Boston Red Sox of 1973, in my universe, are a game and a half behind the Baltimore Orioles. Some quick shout-outs to friends of the channel. Phil the Issues Guy does wonderful recaps and reviews of movies and TV shows such as Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Better Call Saul. He also has a video game channel, Dirty Issues, and that is with his co-host, Joe Dirtylocks, and their producer, John Riley. Wonderful monologues and videos on there. They do some video gameplay, but John does these really wonderful monologues of things, just topics, and also things to do around Boston. You also have Broke Black Man 94, does movie and TV recap and reviews, such as for Gotham, Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. You have Ron Jeckett, online sports writer. He covers the Washington Nationals. He's a big Red Sox fan also. Wonderful monologues. He also has a retro gaming site called Retro Sports Network, in which he does retro sports sims. Baseball, football, basketball, golf. Ron calls an excellent game no matter what it is. Then you have Mosley Boxing. Great boxing YouTube station. Must subscribe if you're a boxing fan. Wonderful video collages of past and present fighters. You have Johnny the Irish Wildling. It's like a talk show. It's wonderful. It's absolutely beautiful. Big Game of Thrones fan. That's usually the main topic, but they go on different topics. And Johnny will make you laugh. He'll make you think. It might upset you a bit, but you always go back to Johnny the Irish Wildling, the king as I like to call him. Love his station. Then you have JD, who's also another big Game of Thrones fan. Also an author, just like Johnny. They're both authors. And JD, it's a lot of discussion about Game of Thrones and also about his books that he's writing. Does a wonderful job. A newcomer to my channel, Higher Ground Gaming. Eric does a wonderful job of introducing new retro sports games, sim games, and he plays them out. Very pleasant, very knowledgeable. It's an enjoyable experience to watch his station. And a big shout out to a big fan of the channel, Dave Erickson. He has a wonderful sports blog. He's big into retro sports gaming. Check that out also. All the links for these wonderful people are provided below. I suggest you check out their stations. They do a great job, and they're very fan-friendly and good people on YouTube. Thank you very much for my little plugs. Now on to the 1973 Boston Red Sox, my alternate universe. So we will bring you back to yesteryear, June 12th, 1973, out in California. Attendance is 12,799 people. We couldn't get one more person in. Partly cloudy, 62 degrees, wind blowing right to left at 12 miles per hour. I would take that right now, as I live in Massachusetts and we're presently buried by snow. Though we did have a nice warm day today. Had a lot of melting. Let me take a sip of my lemon water here. Good. Alrighty. So let's just quickly go over the Boston Red Sox starting lineup. Leading off and playing left field, Pete Rose. Batting second and DHing, Captain Carl Yastrzemski. Batting third and playing first, Steve Garvey. Batting fourth and playing third, Greg Nettles. Batting fifth and catching, Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth and playing right field, Dwight Evans. Batting seventh and playing center field, Del Unser. Batting eighth and playing second base, Ted Sizemore. Batting ninth, Pittsfield's own Mark Belanger, playing shortstop. The defensive alignment for the California Angels, pitching, the all-time great, Nolan Ryan. His battery mate, the catcher, Randy Hudley. At third base, Steve Ontiveros. At shortstop, Leo Cardenas. At second base, Sandy Alomar Sr. At first base, Tommy Davis. In left field, Vada Pinson. In center field, Ken Berry. And in right field, Mickey Rivers, Mick the Quick. You can see they have a pretty good defensive outfield there. The highest rating is a 20 in my game. So you have a 12, a 15, and a 13. All fairly good ratings for outfielders, all having pretty good arms. Rivers is average. Berry is excellent. And Pinson's slightly above average. Infield, you have 11, 10, 10, and 10. And their catcher's an 8. And Nolan Ryan is just outstanding. So let's get the show on the road here. We'll be playing one pitch simulation. It will be my audio call. All right. So Pete Rose, a leadoff hitter, is currently hitting .294, 2 home runs and 22 RBIs. He is hitting .312 off right-handed batters. He likes to hit early in the count, but Pete Rose, as you know, the all-time hits leader, is a great hitter, period. Nolan Ryan is 6-5. His ERA is 2.85. He's already struck out 108 batters. And he's only walked 63. So you better be swinging with Nolan. And Nolan, early in the count, is in his favor. So here we go. Utley gives the signal. Ryan nods his head. And here's the windup and the pitch. Rose smacks it out to center. Berry's there, and he makes the catch. 1 away. You got to be ready to swing with Nolan Ryan. So batting second is Carl Yastrzemski, currently hitting .298. He's a designated hitter, 5 home runs and 24 RBIs. He doesn't like to hit early in the count. Currently, he is hitting .331 off right-handed batters. Once again, early in the count is a big in favor of Nolan Ryan, as you can see right here. All right. Hundley flashes a sign. Ryan nods his head. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 1. So Ryan jumps out in front. Yastrzemski steps out of the batter's box, steps back in the batter's box. The windup and the pitch. And Yastrzemski rips that ball to right for a single. So a 1-out single for Captain Carl Yastrzemski. Steve Garvey now steps into the plate. He's a right-handed hitter. He's a pull hitter. He's just coming off the DL. He was on the DL for quite a while. Red Sox swooned just a little bit. They're only a game and a half behind the first-place Baltimore Orioles right now. Garvey's currently hitting .343 and was on quite a tear before he was injured. He has 7 home runs and 24 RBIs. Garvey's a patient hitter, and he's currently hitting .379 off right-handed batters. Huntley goes through the signals. Ryan sets, delivers. And Garvey rips one deep! But Barry's on his horse, and he makes the catch. Yastrzemski retreats back to first. Oh, I thought that was going to burn Barry, but he got on his horse and made a wonderful catch. 2 away. So now up to bat, Greg Nettles. He's a lefty, currently hitting .289, 6 home runs and 32 RBIs, hitting .319 off right-handers. He likes to hit early in the count. Ryan's ready. He sets. He delivers. Here's the pitch. And he strikes out Nettles on the 1-ball, 2-strike count. So that ends the inning. Nettles goes down swinging. Yastrzemski's single goes for naught. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in California. And let's jump in the chat as I went live. Normally Oh, Ron Junkett is there. Hello, Ron. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Enjoyed the replay today. I was rooting for you even though you're managing the Yankees. Because you know what, Ron? It's more important than the Yankees you are. The Midas. Despising them. So, thank you very much for joining me in the chat, Ron. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the game. This is a sandbox, Ron, if I may call it that. This is my alternate universe of the 1973 Boston Red Sox. I played the whole 72 season, as you know, because you're a baseball aficionado. The Red Sox lost the 1972 division by a half game because the Brainiacs who ran Major League Baseball decided not to make up the games from the strike year. The strike. I think each team lost a couple of weeks of the season, I believe. I'd have to double check with that. But the Red Sox actually played one less game than the division winner Detroit Tigers. So they lost the division by a half game. Good going, Red Sox owners agreeing not to make up those games. But I did make a lot of trades. They lost 8 games. Thank you very much, Ron. Thank you. Ron is, for anyone who doesn't know, Ron is a great friend of the channel. He's one of the people I give a shout out to every time I do a video. He's an online sports writer, and you cover the Washington Nationals, correct, Ron? And he's very knowledgeable about all sports. He does retro sports gameplay. I love his commentary. I like them all, but I really do enjoy your baseball, and I like the golf. You got to go back to that if you get a chance. So, and always check out Ron and Ricky Keeler. They do a wonderful Washington Nationals weekly, I guess it'll be a recap and review show once the season starts. And if you want, Ron, put in the chat, I can't remember the channel name. I'm so sorry. But it's Ron Junkett and Ricky Keeler. And they do a wonderful recap and review of Washington Nationals. I'm excited. I'm going to be rooting for the Nationals in the National League now. Just because of Ron and Ricky. All right, on to the bottom of the first. So let's quickly go through the California Angels lineup here. Leading off, playing second base, Sandy Alomar Sr. Batting second and playing third base, Steven Ontiveros. Batting third and playing right field, Mickey Rivers. I find that odd that Mickey Rivers is batting third. Do you find that odd that Mickey Rivers is batting third, Ron? Oh, the YouTube station for Ron and Ricky doing the reviews and recaps and discussions about the Nationals is, Ron has kindly put it in the chat, District on Deck. Did I say that right? Anyway, check it out. It's wonderful. I watch it when it's on. I jump in the chat. I enjoy it. It's baseball talk. Okay. Batting fourth and playing first base, Tommy Davis. Batting fifth, the DH, Jim Spencer. Batting sixth, playing center field, Ken Berry. Batting seventh, playing left field, Vada Pinson. Catching and batting eighth, Randy Hudley. I don't know why I have trouble saying his last name, but I do. playing shortstop and batting ninth, Leo Cardenas. And before we start this inning, let me jump back in the chat quickly. Ron says about Ricky Henderson. Oh, Jesus. This is what happens when I drink water with lemon in it. I go cuckoo. No. Ron says about Mickey Rivers. Yes, leadoff hitter, but the Angels were horrific. Yes, they are horrific. So I better sweep this because I'm a game and a half behind Baltimore. And my team's loaded for bear. I made a lot of trades. Alrighty. So we have defensively, we have Don Sutton pitching. He is 5-2 with a 2.81 ERA, 29 Ks, 23 walks. Catching, Carlton Fisk. At third base, Gold Glove Greg Nettles. At shortstop, Mark Belanger, Pittsfield, Massachusetts' own Mark Belanger, another Gold Glover. At second base, a very good fielding, Ted Sizemore. At first base, Steve Garvey. Good glove at first, so we have a very solid infield. In the outfield, the all-time hits leader, Pete Rose in left. Excellent outfielder with a great arm. Out in center, the very serviceable Del Unser. And out in right, not yet hitting his peak, because you're going to see these defensive numbers go way, way up, Dwight Evans. All right, so we have Sandy Alomar up. He's a spray hitter. He'll use the whole field. He's an early bird hitter. He's currently hitting .220 off right-handed pitchers. Sutton's pretty tough anytime in the count. So here is the wind-up and the pitch from Sutton. And that ball's ripped down to Garvey, flips it to Sutton. I believe he's out. Let's click on the thing and find out. Yes, out number one. Sometimes there's a slight delay, as Ron will tell you, with the computer and what you see. So, anyhow. Here we go. Second place hitter, Steve Ontiveros. He's currently hitting .227 and 4 RBIs. And this will attest to Ron Juckett saying the California Angels of 1973 were a horrific team. Because they sure were. He likes to hit early in the count. But he's only hitting .217 off right-handed pitching. He's also a spray hitter. We're going to go right at him. Fisk flashes the sign. Sutton nods and delivers. That ball's grounded to Sizemore. Throws over to Garvey. 2 away. And just for Ron, if you're scoring at home, and you should be, because this is a real simulation, that goes 4-3. So with 2 outs, Mickey Rivers strides it to the plate. He's a left-handed hitter. Currently hitting. Mick is not having a good season right now, Mickey. And he's a very good ball player. He's only batting .170, no home runs, 11 RBIs. Fisk flashes a sign. Sutton nods. Sets. Delivers. And that ball's ripped deep to right. Evans on his horse, but that ball's going to carry out just inside the foul pole. Home run, 1-0, Mickey Rivers. Wow. Wow. Did he just make me eat my words? Sutton hangs his head in disgust as he gives up a home run to the .170 hitting Mickey Rivers, who only has a 3 for power. So the California Angels jump out ahead, 1-0. Tommy Davis steps to the right-hander's batter's box. Davis, one of the few good hitters on this Angels team, is hitting .306, 2 home runs and 18 RBIs. Currently hitting .306 off right-handed pitching, but only .200 off Sutton. He likes to hit early in the count. He's a spray hitter, so he will use the whole field. Red Sox infield and outfield are at straightaway normal depth. Sutton delivers. And that ball's ripped past the shortstop into left field, and that's a 2-out single for Tommy Davis. So Sutton seems a little frazzled after that homer to Mickey Rivers. Fisk steps out from behind the plate, tries to calm Sutton down. Sutton smiles. Fisk goes back behind the plate. Now hitting, Jim Spencer, left-handed hitter, hitting .284, 7 home runs, 26 RBIs, so he has a little pop in his bat. He's a pull hitter. Excuse me. Red Sox infield will shift right. Here's the windup and the pitch from Sutton. That ball is ripped deep to right. Oh, Evans going back, settles under it. He makes the catch. I thought that ball was gone at first. So that's out number 3. So after 1 inning of play on the Mickey Rivers home run, the California Angels leave our beloved Boston Red Sox 1-0. Let's jump in the chat as we have our good friend of the station. He should be a good friend of yours because he's a good friend of mine and he's a wonderful person. Mr. Ron Juckett. Excuse me. Ron said, "It's okay. I jinxed a no-hitter taping tonight." Oh, no, Ron. Did you wait? Oh, man, that stinks. Hey, hello, Broke Black Man 94. How you doing, buddy? A.K.A. David the Saint. Love you. How was school? You have class today? David, this is my friend Ron Juckett. He's an online sports writer. Wonderful person, just like yourself. Say hello to him. Ron, this is Broke Black Man 94, a.k.a. David the Saint. So class went good. Excellent, David. Excellent. Alrighty. Are you on your way home? Alright. So let's get to the top of the second here. Leading off, Carlton Fisk. He's hitting .317, 12 home runs, 37 RBIs. He does not like to hit early in the count. He's hitting .333 off Nolan Ryan and .321 off right-handers. Ryan sets, delivers. Strike 1 as Ryan jumps out in front. That's okay. Fisk does not like to hit early in the count. Fisk now becomes a .267 hitter when he's behind in the count. So Hudley flashes the signs. Ryan likes what he sees. Here's the pitch. Oh, he strikes out Fisk on the 0-2 count. 1 away. You got to be ready to hit with Nolan. Dwight Evans, who has been in fuego, currently hitting .346, 3 home runs, 24 RBIs, hitting .398 off right-handed hitting, and likes to hit early in the count. He hits .400 off the first pitch. He will be up there hacking. Let's see if Ryan challenges him with a fastball. Here's the delivery. Nettles grounds it to third. Over to first. 2 away. So that went Ontiveros to Davis. If you're scoring at home, that would be 5-3. Del Unser now steps in the left-hander's batter's box, 2 away. Del currently hitting .313, 9 home runs and 32 RBIs. He's our very serviceable center fielder. He likes to hit early in the count. Ryan rubs up the baseball, steps back to the mound. Here's the windup and the pitch to Unser. Unser swings, blooper out to left. Here comes the left fielder. He makes the catch. Nice running catch by Pinson. And that will end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the second. California Angels 1. Boston Red Sox nothing. Let's jump to the chat quickly. Broke Black Man 94, a.k.a. David the Saint, says, "On my way back to the city in the cold. Will you stay warm, David, and safe? How are you guys been tonight?" I've been good, David. I've been good. Mom's had a few health issues. She's in the hospital right now, so I visited her today. Hopefully she'll be getting better. She was doing pretty good, so anyhow. All right, Ken Berry steps to the plate. Right-handed hitter, hitting .295, 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. He likes to hit early in the count. He's also a spray hitter. He'll use the whole field. Sutton gets the signals from Fisk. Shakes his head, wants him to go through again. Now he nods his head. Here's the windup in the pitch. That ball's ripped up the middle. Single to center. So a leadoff single for Ken Berry. Pinson will now come to the plate. He's a lefty. Another spray hitter. Red Sox will move into double play depth here. Fisk flashes the signals. Sutton delivers. That ball's ripped into right field. That was a hit and run. So they go first to third on that, on the successful hit and run. So you have Berry at third. Pinson at first, no outs. Now stepping to the plate, the right-handed catcher, Randy Hudley. He's currently hitting .214, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. He's a normal hitter. The Red Sox will move into double play depth here. They'll go 2 for 1, hopefully. They'll give up a run. It's early in the game. I'm not going to play the infield in, even though Ryan's pitching. Here's the windup in the pitch. Fisk throws down. I think they got him. No, he's safe. So Pinson steals second, as we were not holding him on. Or we didn't throw over. So now they have 2 runners in scoring position. And you know what? We will play the infield in. 1-0 count to Hudley. Here's the windup in the pitch. That ball is ripped to right. Evans makes a running catch towards the line. He fires home, holding Berry at third. 1 away. Nice play by Dewey Evans out in right field. So now stepping into the right-hander's batter's box, the number 9 hitter, Leo Cardenas. He's currently batting .275, 2 home runs, and 12 RBIs. He's hitting .333 off Sutton, .273 off right-handed pitching. So I think what we will do here is once again play the infield in. Fisk goes through the sign. Sutton nods his head. He sets. He delivers. Ball's grounded to Nettles. Over to Garvey. 2 away. So Sutton and the Red Sox are 1 out away from getting out of this second and third jam. Leadoff hitter Sandy Alomar strides to the plate. Left-handed hitter hitting .231. 7 RBIs. Likes to hit early in the count. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he walked him on a 3-1 count. We pitched a little careful to him. Probably shouldn't have done that. Should have went right at him. But we have Ontiveros coming up. He's an early bird hitter, but he's only hitting .213 off righties. So here, Sutton, here's a big moment here. Keep this game close. Fisk steps out from behind the plate, says something to Sutton. Sutton kind of chuckles. Fisk goes back behind the plate. He's ready now. Here's the delivery. That ball's ripped to second, past Sizemore. A run will score. Another run will score. A 2-out single for Ontiveros. Angels go ahead 3-0. So Mickey Rivers, who homered his first time up, now comes to the plate with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Mick the Quick. Sutton just throws the rosin bag to the mound in disgust. Fisk goes through the signals. Here's the windup in the pitch. Ball's grounded into Nettles. He's got to hurry, and he gets Rivers at first to end the inning. But the Angels score 2. And after 2 innings, lead the Boston Red Sox 3-0. We go to the top of the third. Let's jump in the chat real quick. All right. Oh, thank you, Ron. Well, she has some health issues, so I hope she feels better soon, too. She's never going to be 100%, but, I mean, that's one of my big jobs, coming home from work, taking care of my mom, so. Go through the chat here, and I appreciate the thoughts, Ron. Broke Black Man 94, same here. Thank you, David. Cough, Angels cough, charge. Ron says, Sutton's a bum! Actually, I'm the bum for pitching around, trying to pitch too careful to that other, who was it? Alomar. But, yeah, he says, I love the chess pawns moving. I do! You know what, Ron? That's a great point. I've played this game for a while, and I bought it because I got it on, not this one, but the first version I bought, was 2009, I believe. It was on Steam. It was on sale for like $5. I bought it. I looked at it. There was no moving. You just saw the animation of the ball, but I love baseball, and I enjoyed it. I played the whole 67 season over, and I won the World Series with the Red Sox. And I said, my God, I wish they had little things moving around on the field. It'd make the game better. And, you know, as the seasons have progressed, this was the first year they did it. And I think they're actually going to add a little better animation to the game, looking more like possible human beings. But that's what I like about the football game, Action PC Football by Dave Koch Incorporated. The little squares moving, I just love it. It just gives me something to look at. So, and the game's great. So let's jump back in the chat real quick. I've never seen them as that. That's funny, David. Ron says he's improved it a good deal. Are you talking about the game? Yes. If you're talking about Out of the Park, I agree. David says, I can't wait to get a PC gaming laptop this year. Oh, you're going to love it, David. Steam has a bunch of great sales, and, you know. I hear I'm missing out. Hey, you know what? I was never, excuse me, a PC gamer until I got a good PC, and I love it. I use this more, but as you know, David, I like to sim, and Ron, I like to sim a lot of sports games, but I play some action games. I play Verdun, first-person shooter, World War I. It's my pace. It's slow. Charge, attack, retreat. Charge, attack, retreat. The stupidity of the tactics of World War I is utterly incredible. So, anyway, let's move on to the top of the third. I greatly appreciate. We have two good friends of the channel here, Ron Juckett and Broke Black Man 94, aka David the Saint. These are people I give shout-outs to before all my videos. Their links are provided below in this video, along with other friends of the channel. You should check them out. They do wonderful, wonderful stuff. Ron, sports related. He's a sports writer online. Broke Black Man 94, aka David the Saint. Movie and TV recaps and reviews and nice monologues. Very pleasant stations. Very nice stations, the way YouTube stations should be. And very welcoming and warm stations. Alright, we go to the top of the third. Ted Sizemore will lead off. He's currently batting .280, 1 home run, 21 RBIs. He likes to hit early in the count. He will be swinging against Ryan. There's no sense in getting down in the count. He has a fairly good eye. So, Ryan is set, and he delivers. Sizemore goes a second. That goes 4-3. So that's Alomar to Davis. 1 away. The good news is we can't get no hit by Nolan Ryan because Yastrzemski got a hit. So now the very good defensive shortstop Mark Belanger comes to play. Light with the stick, but great with the glove. Currently hitting .233, 16 RBIs, no home runs. He's a patient hitter. He's hitting .262 off right-handers, but this is Nolan Ryan we're talking about here. Here's the windup and the pitch from Ryan. And he strikes him out. On the 2-2 count, 2 away. Pete Rose comes to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Huntley flashes the sign. Ryan nods his head. Here comes the express. And he walks Rose. Good eye for Pete. He pitched very carefully to Pete Rose with 2 outs. He walked him on 4 straight pitches. Could Ryan be getting a little wild streak in him? Red Sox hoping so. Here comes Carl Yastrzemski. He has the only hit so far off Nolan. A single. He's 1 for 1 today. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. It's 5 consecutive balls. Ryan rubs up the baseball, throws the rosin bag to the mound. Sets, delivers. And he walks Yastrzemski. So 2 consecutive walks. Red Sox need to take advantage of this with 2 outs here. This is an opening. Ryan did have bouts of wildness in his career, especially early on. Garvey strides to the plate. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Red Sox down 3. Here comes the express. Ball 1. Huntley says something to Ryan, goes back behind the plate. Ryan nods his head. Sets, he delivers. Garvey over to third to second. So 5-4, ending the inning. Ontiveros to Alomar. Threat ended. We go to the bottom of the third. California 3, Boston Red Sox nothing. Leading off for the California Angels, Tommy Davis. He's 1 for 1. He had a single. Likes to hit early in the count. Here's the windup in the pitch. Davis, a little blooper out in the center. Unser comes running in and makes a fine running catch. 1 away. Seems Sutton has settled down. Jim Spencer, the left-handed hitter, comes to the plate. Pull hitter. Red Sox infield will shift right. Fisk flashes a sign. The delivery. Spencer to Belanger. Oh, the ball gets away. That's an error. Spencer moves over to second. Who's that error going to be on? E6, Mark Belanger. What the heck? An error on Pittsfield's own Mark Belanger. What do you think about that, Ron? He's got the best rating you can have in the game at 20. So, alright, so 1 out. Man at second. Ken Berry steps into the right-hander's batter's box. He's 1 for 1 today. Spray hitter. Sutton nods his head. Delivers. That ball is blooped into right center. Evans gets the ball. He fires home, but the run will score. 4-0. RBI single for Ken Berry. Spencer scores from second. Sutton is getting roughed up by these light-hitting California Angels. He is just shaking his head. Vada Pinson steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Berry at first. 1 out. Sutton throws over to keep the runner close. Red Sox move into double play depth. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that ball's hit out to left. Rose on his horse, but he can't get there. That will be a double. So Pinson doubles. Berry moves over to third. A lot of trouble here for Sutton here in the bottom of the third. Angels have put up a run in every inning. So Randy Huntley steps to the plate. Infield will move in. There's some milling going out in the Boston Red Sox bullpen right now. Infield in. Here's the windup and the pitch. That ball's ripped to left. Rose makes a running catch. He fires home. I think we got him. No. Run will score as it took a bad hop on the grass. 5-0 Angels. So 2 outs. Runner at second, Vada Pinson. Leo Cardenas steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the delivery. That ball's ripped up the middle. Unser gets the ball, throws it back into the infield. Another run scores. My God, is Sutton taking it on the chin. It's now 6-0, California. And I might have to think about going to the bullpen. My God, I don't want to go to the bullpen. All right, Sandy Alomar steps to the plate. Sutton is just very disheartened right now. Fisk goes out to visit him. So let's get this last out here. Sutton throws over to first. Not in time. Alomar's in the left-handed batter's box. Spray hitter, uses the whole field. Here's the set and the delivery. Little pop-up. Who's going to get it? It looks like Sizemore catches the pop-up to end the inning. These first 3 innings have not been stellar for the Boston Red Sox pitcher Don Sutton, as the Angels lead the Red Sox 6-0. We go to the top of the 4th. Let's jump in the chat real quick. Okay. Broke Blackman 94 says Call of Duty Zombies. Absolutely love that game. Though I like the older maps better, David. Ron Juckett. Always for the cameras. Broke Blackman 94. Train is coming now. See you later. Thank you very much, Dave, for stopping by. And hope all is well. Safe travels home. Alrighty, let's move to the top of the 4th, and hopefully the Red Sox can rally here. I think I don't want to switch pitchers yet, so I think Sutton's still okay. Oh, he's not okay. He's pitching horribly. And he was one of my red-hot pitchers, too. Not so much anymore, as the Angels have thrown water on Sutton's in fuego. Yeah, the fire is gone. Let's check out Mr. Sutton. He says it's okay, 54 pitches. Yeah, we're going to keep him in. Let's see if he can straighten out. Don't want to waste the whole bullpen. Alright, we need runners here. We need runners, but we can't be real patient with Ryan, because he throws strikes. We just need our hitters to make contact, get some hits. Alrighty, Greg Nettles will lead off the 4th inning. 0 for 1 today. Brian gets the sign. He sets, he delivers. Nettles over to Alomar. Throws it over to the first baseman who covers the bag. Out number 1, Davis. So that goes 4-3. Alomar to Davis. 1 away. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. It's 0 for 1. Does not like to hit early in the count, but is a very good hitter with bases empty and innings between 4 and 6. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 1. Fisk was taking. Fisk rubs his hands up, grabs that baseball bat again. Ryan sets and delivers, and he strikes out Fisk again, swinging on the 0-2 count. 2 away. 2 outs. Dwight Evans wants to keep this inning going here. Ryan nods his head. Delivers the pitch. And he strikes out Evans to end the inning on the 2-2 count. That's strikeout number 5 for the Express. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Angels lead the Red Sox 6-0. Quickly jump to the chat. Ron Juckett says, Al, gonna run. Go Sox. Ron, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate that. Also, thank you to Broke Black Man 94, a.k.a. David the Saint. Thank you very much, both gentlemen. Health and happiness. Take care, buddies. Alrighty. You're welcome back anytime, my friends. Remember to check out those links at the bottom of the page for Ron and Broke Black Man 94. 2 very good YouTubers, 2 fine gentlemen. Health and happiness to you and your families. All right. Red Sox need some health and happiness in this game. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Angels leading 6-0. Sutton has not had a clean inning yet. Leading off, Steve Ontiveros. He's 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Lefty spray hitter. Sutton sets. He delivers. Over to Belanger. Belanger fires to Garvey. 1 away. Mickey Rivers, 1 for 2 today, is a home run off Sutton. Sutton nods his head, delivers the pitch. Rivers to Belanger to Garvey. Out number 2, another 6-3. Right-handed Tommy Davis steps to the plate. 1 for 2 today. Likes to hit early in the count. He's also a hitter who uses the whole field. Red Sox infield and outfield straight away at normal depth. Fisk flashes the signs. Here's the delivery. Over to Sizemore. Over to Garvey. 4-3. So Sutton calms down, gets out of this inning with no runs. But could it be a little too late? I hope not. We go to the top of the 5th. Angels leading the Red Sox 6-0. Del Unser to lead off the inning. The Express is still on the mound. He's walked 2, struck out 5. He sets, he delivers. Unser to Alomar to Davis. 4-3, 1 away. It's going to be tough to beat Nolan Ryan with a 6-run deficit. Sizemore steps to the batter's box, right-handed hitter, 0 for 1 today. Ryan nods his head, agrees with the sign, winds up, here's the pitch, and he walks Sizemore. A desperately needed base runner for the Boston Red Sox. 1-out walk. Light-hitting Mark Belanger comes to the plate. Great glove, though he did make an error today. Here's the windup and the pitch. Red Sox playing a little hit and run. Ball's hit out to short. Over to first, 1 away. Sizemore moves up to second. So that went Cardenas to Davis, 6-3. Sizemore advances to second. 2 outs, runner at second. Pete Rose comes to the plate. 0 for 1. He walked last time up. Ryan pitched very carefully to Rose last time. Ryan stares back at Sizemore. Stares in at Hudley. Here's the windup and the pitch. Rose pops it up to Hudley. And he will make the catch. And that's a 3rd out of the inning as Ryan is just spinning a gem here. A 1-hitter right now. We go to the bottom of the 5th. California Angels 6. The Boston Red Sox nothing. Jim Spencer, the left-handed hitter, comes to the plate. He's a pull hitter. Red Sox infield will shift right. Here's the windup by Sutton. That ball's hit out to right. Evans comes loping in, and he makes the catch. Out number 1. Ken Berry steps to the plate. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI today. Spray hitter, right-handed batter, uses the whole field. Likes to hit early in the count. Sutton delivers. Ball's ripped to short. Belanger reaches out and makes a catch on that line drive. 2 away. So Sutton has settled down after 3 horrific innings, in which he's given up 6 runs. Though I believe a couple of them were unearned because of the Belanger error. Vada Pinson steps in, the left-handed hitter. He's 2 for 2 today. Hitting 400 off Sutton now. He's another spray hitter, uses the whole field. Sutton's going to go right at him. Here's the pitch. That ball's ripped into left center field. Unser on the run, and he makes the catch in the gap. Out number 3, fine running catch by Del Unser. So after 5 innings, California Angels 6, the Boston Red Sox 0. Nolan Ryan goes back out to the mound. He's throwing a one-hitter. He's up 6 runs. Yastrzemski has the only hit. Ryan rubbing up the baseball. Huntley flashes a sign. Yastrzemski in the box. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Ryan sets, delivers. And that ball is slapped into left field. Yastrzemski has his second hit of the game. Leadoff single. Red Sox have the leadoff runner on. Steve Garvey comes to the plate. 0 for 2 today. Ryan looks over at Yastrzemski, but I don't think Yaz is going anywhere. They're down 6. Ryan now sets. He delivers. Garvey pops it up. Who's going to get this one? Huntley makes the catch on the pop-up. Yastrzemski retreats back to first. 1 away. So you could say that Garvey definitely got under that ball. Nettles steps in, left-handed hitter. Good pop. 0 for 2 today. Has not got a hit off Ryan this season. Likes to hit early in the count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Ryan sets, he delivers. Strike 1, 1-1 count. Very favorable count as a hitter for Greg Nettles. He likes to hit an even count. Ryan gives up a .237 hit batting average in this count. Here comes the Express. And that ball is ripped into right, and it drops in front of the right fielder. We're not going to send Yastrzemski to third because we're down 6 runs, and we do not want to cause that out at third. So Fisk will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. He struck out twice. Ryan has his number. Yastrzemski at second, Nettles at first. Fisk at the plate. Need a big hit here. The Express delivers. Strike 1. The Express delivers again. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Very favorable count right now. 1-1 count. Fisk hits .516. Nolan Ryan gives up .256 for an average on a 1-1 count. Could this be the Red Sox opportunity? Ryan gets the sign. He delivers. Fisk smashes that ball deep to center. Berry makes the running catch. Oh, great catch. Yastrzemski tags up and goes a third. What a fine running catch by Ken Berry. Robbing Fisk of extra bases, and probably the Sox scoring 2 runs. So Dwight Evans steps to the plate. 0 for 2 today. He likes to hit early in the count. The Express delivers. Ball 1. Red Sox starting to show a little patience here, trying to get Nolan out of his game. Ryan gets a sign. Sets, he delivers. And Evans rips that ball down the left field line. Yastrzemski scores. Evans on his way to second. And Nettles goes to third. A 2-out double. Red Sox on the board, 6-1. Dale Unser comes to the plate. Nettles at third, Evans at second. Unser looking to do some damage here. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike one. So Unser showing some patience. He normally likes to swing early in the count. This count does not, behind the count does not favor Unser at all. This is all Nolan Ryan right now. So here's the windup and the pitch. Strike two. So we were taken there, hoping to get a ball, trying to even it up. No choice now but to swing away. Here comes the Express. That ball's popped up to the first baseman. Davis makes the catch. Out number 3. Red Sox get on the board with the Evans double. So it's 6-1. Red Sox have a little life left in them still. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Sutton's still on the mound. He's thrown only 77 pitches. As you can see, he has a 20 for stamina, which is outstanding, so there's no need to go to the bullpen. He settled down after 3 horrific innings in which he gave up 6 runs. Last 2 innings, the 4th and the 5th, goose eggs. He needs to continue that trend to give the Red Sox any hope of coming back in this game. Randy Hutley, the catcher, steps to the plate. Right-handed hitters 0 for 1 today. Sutton delivers. That ball's grounded to Nettles. He fires over, to first, 1 away. So it goes Nettles to Garvey, 5-3. Leo Cardenas steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Sutton's ready, wants to work quickly. Here's the pitch. That ball's ripped down the line. Rose cuts it off and fires it back into second to Sizemore, holding Cardenas to a single. Sandy Alomar, the leadoff the leadoff hitter, comes to the plate. 0 for 2 today. Sutton throws over to first. Cardenas back. Here's the windup and the pitch to Alomar. And he rips the ball to Garvey. And that's going to be, Garvey goes to Belanger, fires it back to first, but Alomar is safe. They get the lead runner, though. Fine defensive play by Steve Garvey on the hard hit ball to first. So Alomar is a threat to steal. There's 2 outs. Alomar at first. Steve Hontiveros comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today with 2 RBIs. He's a spray hitter, uses the whole field. Sutton throws over to first. Not in time. Looked like Alomar was leaning. Sutton, Red Sox holding the runner on. Sutton delivers. Ball's hit to Sizemore. He flips it to Belanger for out number 3. You're scoring at home. That goes 4-6. Another goose egg by Sutton. But the Red Sox still trail the Angels 6-1. Ted Sizemore comes to the plate, right-handed hitter. 0 for 1 today. He walked, I believe. Let's do the box score real quick. Sizemore, he did walk once. Alrighty, back to the game. Nolan Ryan has walked 3, struck out 5. ERA's down to 2.77 for Ryan. The Express sets, he delivers. Ball 1. When Sizemore's ahead in the count, it's very favorable for him. Nolan Ryan still pitches quite well when the batter's ahead in the count. Ryan sets, he delivers. Strike 1, 1-1 count. Utley flashes a sign. Here comes the express. Sizemore, lazy fly ball out in the center. Barry makes the catch, one away. Mark Belanger comes to the plate. I think... Should I pinch hit for Belanger? I think we shall pinch hit for Mark Belanger. Let's go with substitutions. Shortstops. Foley. Foley doesn't hit right-handers good, though. Yeah, he's awful. We can always pinch hit somebody else. You know what? We're going to let Belanger stay in the game. 7th inning, though. You know, let's see. We're going to go with Rusty Staub to pitch in for Belanger, and then Foley will come into play short afterwards. So Rusty Staub will pinch hit for Mark Belanger. Staub currently hitting .286, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs. Evans has beat him out for the right field position. And Staub's having a pretty good year. Evans is just having a better year. He likes to hit early in the count. Ryan sets, he delivers. Staub grounds it to second, 4-3, out number 2. Belanger could have done that, Rusty. So it goes Alomar to Davis. So there's 2 away. Pete Rose comes to the plate. 0 for 2, he's walked once. Ryan sets, he delivers. Ball 1. Here comes the train. Ball 2. Utley flashes a sign. Ryan nods his head. The pitch. Strike 1, 2-1 count. Rose was taking all the way. Ryan in the windup, the set, the delivery. Rose smashes that ball to Alomar, makes a diving catch in the hole, gets up and throws to Davis, out number 3, web gem for Sandy Alomar Sr., robbing Pete Rose of a hit. We will now put Tim Foley in at shortstop. Let's see what Sizemore is at short. Sizemore is a 13. We could switch him over. Turn to the game. What's Foley? I think Foley's a better second baseman. No, he's a 14. Better shortstop. So Foley will bat 9th and play short. Back to the game. Sutton's thrown 84 pitches, and again, he was horrific the first 3 innings. He gave up 6 runs, but in innings 4, 5, and 6, all goose eggs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Got to keep the Angels off the board here if the Red Sox have any hope, and it's very little hope right now, down 6-1, and Nolan Ryan is dealing a great game. Mickey Rivers comes to the plate. Left-handed hitter is homered off Sutton in the first inning. Sutton fires. And that ball's popped up. It looks like Sizemore's getting under it. Nope. Garvey makes the catch. He calls Sizemore off. 1 away. Pop up to the first baseman, Steve Garvey. Tommy Davis steps in, right-handed batter. 1 for 3 today. His average is .307. Likes to hit early in the count. Uses the whole field. Sutton nods his head. He delivers. That ball is blooped out in his center. Unser on the move, and he makes the catch. 2 away. So with 2 outs, left-handed hitting Jim Spencer comes to the plate. 0 for 3. His current average is .280. He's decent power. Has 7 homers, 26 RBIs. He's a pull hitter. Red Sox infield will shift right. Fisk flashed the signs. Sutton nods with approval. Here's the pitch. That ball's popped up to Nettles at third, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Another goose egg for Don Sutton. A little too late, though. So after 7, we go to the top of the 8th. The Angels 6, the Red Sox 1. Nolan Ryan on the mound. He is dealing a great game. Yastrzemski comes to the plate. Yastrzemski, Red Sox have 4 hits, and Yaz has half of them. He's 2 for 2. Here's the delivery. Strike 1. So Yaz was taken. Yaz likes to hit behind the count. He's a 333 hitter. Base is empty, 391. Off right-handers, 341. He's hitting 1,000 off Ryan. But in innings 7 through 9, only a 229 hitter. Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 2. Doesn't phase Yastrzemski at all. Steps out of the batter's box. Rubs his hands together. Comes back into the batter's box. Ryan gets a sign. Here comes the express. And that ball is blooped out to left. Left fielder makes the running catch. Out number 1. Fine catch by Pinson. Garvey comes to the plate, 0 for 3 today. And before we let him bat away, as you can see, Unser's gone cold, Belanger's cold, Cooper's cold, that's why he's on the bench. So we're going to get our bullpen up, because in this game, the way I play it, you have to warm up your bullpen. You can't just bring in a pitcher. Sutton still has plenty left. He's thrown 92 pitches. He's really settled down, but he has a stamina of a 20, which is outstanding. But just in case, I want to get a pitcher up. Let's go all pitchers. We're going to get Rick Wise up. He lost his spot in the rotation. Yeah, Rick Wise lost his spot in his rotation because he was 2-5 with a 5.74 ERA. He was not good. So, but he's pitched okay out of the pen. You can never have too much pitching. You'll never know when we need him. Back to the game. Garvey is up at the plate. Right-handed hitter, 0 for 3, 1 away. Ryan gets the sign. He delivers. Garvey grounds it to third, over to first. That goes 5-3, out number 2. So that goes Ontiveros to Davis. As Ryan continues to deal a wonderful gem in his pitching performance today. So 2 outs. Nettles comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Ryan gets the sign. He sets, he delivers. Strike 1 as he pours in that pitch. Fastball at 96 miles per hour. The express was coming on that pitch. Here comes the train. Ryan misses with that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Very favorable count for Nettles. 444 in this count. Ryan nods his head. Likes what he sees from Huntley. Here comes the pitch. Strikes out Nettles to end the inning. And that is strikeout number 6 for Nolan Ryan. As we go to the bottom of the 8th with the California Angels leading the Boston Red Sox 6-1. It's been a very good pitching performance for Nolan Ryan. Ken Berry to lead off the inning. He's 2 for 3 today with 1 RBI. Berry uses the whole field. Red Sox will play normal straight away in the infield and outfield. Sutton gets a sign. The pitch. Ball's hit out to left. Rose trots under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Vada Pinson, left-handed hitter, comes to the plate. 2 for 3 today. He's hitting 333 off Sutton. This lefty hitter also uses the whole field. Sutton delivers. That ball ripped past Foley into left field. Single. That's Pinson's third hit of the game. Now 3 for 4. Pinson is a threat to steal. They will be holding him on. Huntley comes to the plate. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he strikes out Huntley for out number 2. That's Sutton's first strikeout of the game. He's now at 102 pitches. Let's check our bullpen real quick. Wise is ready. So let's just do a little mound visit and see how Sutton feels. I'm perfectly fine. Let me pitch. All right, we will. We're going to sit Wise down, as if we keep him up, he will get tired, and we don't want that. Now, you can adjust the game so that you can just bring a pitcher in at any time, but I like to play it this way, a little more realism. All right, 2 outs. Pinson at first, a threat to steal. Leo Cardenas comes to the plate, right-handed hitter. He's 2 for 3. He has an RBI. Currently hitting .500 off Sutton. Sutton stares over at Pinson at first. He sets, he delivers. That ball's out to right, towards the line. Evans moves towards the line, makes the catch for out number 3. So once again, after the first 3 innings of horror for Don Sutton, he has settled down and all goose eggs in innings 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We go the top of the 9th. Nolan Ryan looking to close out a 6-1 lead into a victory for the California Angels. Red Sox looking to rally. Carlton Fisk comes to the plate. 0 for 3 today. Does not like to hit early in the count. Ryan has been dealing. So, what do we do here? Here's the windup and the pitch. And he strikes out Fisk on a 3-2 count. That's the hat trick for Carlton. He'll like to forget this game. So 2 away, Dwight Evans, who has knocked in the only run for the Red Sox when he doubled and Yastrzemski scored in the top of the 6th, comes to the plate. Ryan 2 outs away from his 7th win. He now has 7 strikeouts. Huntley flashes the sign. Here comes the Express. Evans out to right, and that's out number 2. Fine running catch by Mickey Rivers as he comes in to snare the low sinking line drive. 2 away. Dale Unser, who has gone cold, will be called back for a pinch hitter. We're going to go with Rick Miller. So Miller steps to the plate. He's hitting .265 off right-handed hitters. He has not faced Ryan yet this year. Ryan sets, delivers. Ball 1. Good eye by Miller. He did not chase that off-speed pitch. Ryan gets the sign, nods his head. The train has left the station. And he walks Miller on the 3-1 count. Good job by Rick Miller getting on. So there's still hope. 2-out walk, Rick Miller at first. Ted Sizemore comes to the plate. Ryan gets a sign, he sets, he delivers. Strike 1. Sizemore 0 for 2 today. He has not had a hit off Ryan this season. I believe this is the first time he's faced Nolan. I could be wrong about that. Miller at first. He's not going anywhere. Down 5 runs. Down in the count. Behind in the count. Sizemore's a .262 hitter. But Ryan only gives up a batting average of .114. So this is the dilemma. Do you fall farther behind the count? Do you hope he throws a ball? Or do you swing away? Sizemore has a fairly good eye at 11th, so he will be swinging away. Ryan sets, he delivers. And he strikes him out to end the game. Strikeout number 8, the California Angels are victorious 6-1. Fine performance by Nolan Ryan. So a game the Red Sox were hoping to win, they don't. They lose 6-1. Nolan Ryan pitches a gem. I believe he will be player of the game. Let's quickly check. Player of the game, Nolan Ryan. He's now 7-5. He went complete game, 9 innings. Only gave up 4 hits, 1 run, it was earned, walked 4, struck out 8, threw 134 pitches, 82 of them for strikes, and his ERA has gone down to 2.70. Don Sutton takes the loss. He's 5-3. Pitched 8-inning complete game because they didn't need the 9th inning. They were losing. Gave up 10 hits, 6 runs, 3 were earned. There was an error there, so those other 3 were unearned. Walked 1, struck out 1, gave up a home run, threw 106 pitches, 71 of them for strikes. His ERA is now 2.86. And that is it, folks. This is Al Red Sox fan saying thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for Ron Juckett and Broke Black Man 94, aka David the Saint, joining me live in the chat. I don't go live much, but I always enjoy when someone jumps in the chat. And if I'm ever live and you feel like jumping in the chat, feel free to do so. Always enjoy it. So this is Al Red Sox fan from Al Red Sox fan YouTube station saying thank you very much. Red Sox took it on the chin. Nolan Ryan, he brought the express. The Red Sox couldn't handle it. California Angels 6, Red Sox 1. Health and happiness. God bless. See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.